Well, historically, I like to say we're from Texas in Austin, that we make money the old-fashioned way, which is we actually make money. So one of the things we look for in businesses is, a demonstrated level of not just revenue and profit, but also profitability. And so most of the companies we've bought have been companies that are in, a unique geography typically, where they are either the market leader or the number two player, and they've demonstrated not only can they build a business, but they can actually make money doing that. Save for some technology acquisitions, obviously, if you see something that's really hot and you want to get in front of it. But in those cases, we're looking for something that's transformational to our business. I talked when I was on the stage about really trying to look at ways to make the experience of both traveling and booking on our sites better than it is today, and we have a lot of opportunity to do that. And so if we see a company that has a new technology that can offer a real shift in what we're doing, we'll look at it. But most of it has really been geographic expansion lately. APAC in general, I think, is a very interesting region for us over the next 5 years. If you go back to in the history of HomeAway, back in 2006, 7, and 8, we were really building businesses in Europe, and then once we had critical mass, we put an office in Geneva and put an infrastructure around that, and now really have a true European business. In Asia Pacific, we're in the phase right now of really trying to, to place some bets and acquire assets in different, parts of Asia Pacific. And then, ultimately when we hit critical mass, really build a business around that. So for the time being, we're looking in various geographies like China and like we did in Singapore for entrepreneurs that seem to have some kind of competitive advantage, some kind of market lead, or able to get it right more than the next guy. In China, it really is a bet on a company called Tujia. The market is so immature that we had to, visit a number of different players there and just say, based on what we're seeing, we think these guys will win. In the case of Tujia, they have a CEO that has a lot of exclusive contracts with people who are building condo developments in the south of China and around, the new Disney World that's going in. And Tujia also was co-led by an ex-employee of ours. So from a fit perspective, that was a real easy one for us. I mean, the company itself does have a roadmap to move more into the bookings world. Not entirely. I mean, we've been a subscription-based business because in the US and Europe, that's really what the bulk of homeowners want. They would rather just kind of set it and forget it for a year and operate that way. Now that said, property management companies typically deal on a percentage basis, so they like a bookings-based business, so we're happy to have launched that product now. And in other geographies, markets have developed in different ways. So in Asia, for example, because there hasn't been a big home rental market historically, and because now with the internet and a lot of companies sort of pushing online bookings, it's just kind of started that way. So we knew that in that region of the world, we had to get a little more aggressive about being in a commission-driven business. And so, the acquisition of TravelMob kind of puts us squarely in that business, and we're going to be, certainly as we look at Asia, making that a real focus of the company out there.